Back here on CBS Sports HQ, five-star edge rusher Trenton Henderson set to announce his commitment live here on CBS Sports HQ and on the 247Sports YouTube channel. The kid out of Pensacola, Florida, 6'4", 225 pounds, an absolute monster. Ranked as the 4th edge rusher in the country, 28th overall, according to our friends at 247 Sports. His top choices down to Florida, LSU, and Texas. And let's get right to it. Welcome in national recruiting analyst for 247 Sports, Tom Loy, who joins us from Pensacola, where Trenton Henderson is set to make his commitment.
Thank you very much. We are here for an incredible day. We have five-star edge rusher Trenton Henderson announcing his commitment. Before we get into it, I mean, we can talk about how great you are. You're the number 28 overall player in the class of 2026. We'll get to that. But first, who do we have here with you at the table?
I got my mom and my dad.
Tell me about this relationship. Tell me about all of this packed house we have in this gym, everybody that matters to you. How impactful has everybody here, especially your parents, been to you and your process?
Yeah, I mean, my parents, all the sacrifices that they made for me to get to this point. And then just everybody here. I appreciate all y'all coming out and showing support.
On a personal level, I know how crazy your journey's been. It's been a wild last year or so. You've blown up to a national level recruit. You got offers from everywhere in the country. What does it mean for you to finally be here on commitment day?
I mean, it's a blessing. It's a blessing.
All right, let's get to, you've narrowed all those offers down to a final 3. We've got Florida, LSU, and Texas. We'll start with the Gators. What has Florida in the picture down the stretch?
What has Florida? I mean, just the coaches and their plan for me. And then just really how Coach Pearson sees me developing and how he wants to get me to the league.
How about the LSU Tigers? What has them in the mix down the stretch here?
I say, just like I said, how they wanted to get me to the league, and then the depth chart, how I can play early, there's a big thing for me.
I know you had a great visit to Austin, your official visit to Texas. What has the Longhorns in the mix?
Just how they're continuously building. They in a national championship, probably going to be the next couple years every year.
All right, we are here. There's a ton of people in attendance. They are excited. I hear that not many people know where you're headed, so it's time to tell everybody where you're taking your talents for your college career.
Yeah, I want to say thank all y'all for coming out. I want to say thank you to all my coaches from the past years to help me develop me and get me to this point. And I want to say thank you to my parents and my family for their endless love and just showing support. And with that being said, for the next 3 to 4 years, I'll be taking my talents to Louisiana State University.
There it is, a five-star edge rusher is headed to Louisiana State University. Massive win for head coach Brian Kelly. Incredible pickup for the LSU Tigers. The crowd is fired up. I'm not going to lie, I found out right before this, nobody in here knew. So this is a huge, huge moment for LSU. I love this. Give me 1 second here. We'll go to Trenton. We'll do a quick follow-up. Just find out how this thing went down and how this played out. All right, Trent. You're going to have to wipe the tears off. You're going to have to gather yourself. Grab a seat real quick. All right. I just want to know, how did it all play out behind the scenes? When did you know you wanted to head to LSU?
I knew Saturday. Just all the love from the coaches, just the plan, just the play time early, everything added up, and they checked every box.
And what really separated them? Because I know how close this was. There was a point you were talking about USC. There was a talk you're talking about Florida, Texas. Why LSU? How did they really get this done for you?
Yeah, just the depth chart. I mean, that was the deciding factor for me to get in, play early, and go to the league. That's my plan, and that was the best plan for me.
What was the moment like when you told the coaching staff at LSU, especially head coach Brian Kelly? How did it all kind of play out behind the scenes for you?
Yeah, I mean, it played out good. They all were excited. I think they were surprised themselves, but, I mean, blessed to be here.
You're an incredible talent. You're a day one impact guy. Our director of scouting, Andrew Ivins, has been raving about you for about over a year now. Yeah. Trenton Henderson, when you get to college, what can all the LSU fans expect from you both as a player but also as a person?
Yeah, I mean, they can expect a hard worker, a person who's going to come in and grind from the first day.
Well, there you have it. Five-star edge rusher Trenton Henderson has picked the LSU Tigers. Incredible win for Brian Keller.
What a scene that was. I love seeing the commit with their family because this moment is so massive, right? Months and years of working to this point. You get to announce your decision live here on HQ. What a cool moment for Trenton Henderson as you take a look at LSU's top commits in 2026 as they add another five-star. The other five-star is Tristan Keys, a wide receiver from Hattiesburg, Mississippi, and now they're getting a good one from Pensacola, Florida in Trenton Henderson. Coming up, back out to Pensacola where Trenton Henderson commits to the Bayou Bengals. Go Tigers. What this means for LSU's program next on CBS Sports HQ.
Here we go. The 2025 CBS Sports NFL schedule is here. 18 glorious Sundays.
He's got his receiver touchdown.
Filled with rematches.
Oh, the play of the year.
And rivalries.
Touchdown, Bengals.
Plus, plenty of superstar showdowns. And an epic matchup between the Chiefs and Cowboys on Thanksgiving. Clear your Sundays beginning September 7th for the NFL on CBS and Paramount+.
Someone targeted our daughter.
What are we going to do about it? I've got an idea.
Let's go.
NCIS, Tony and Ziva streaming this fall on Paramount+.
One of the best movies of the year
In it.
is now streaming on Paramount+.
What are we dealing with here?
There's a hostage situation.
Get the crew in. It's gripping from beginning to end.
We can't make one mistake.
September 5, now streaming on Paramount+.
The most original musical ever is now streaming on Paramount+.
I'm just giving the people what they want.
Better Man absolutely sizzles from start to finish. Better Man now streaming on Paramount+.
This is Chicago.
The street's always gonna have a villain.
To protect the city, we have to do something. Women, it's time to get to work.
The Shot, new season streaming May 16th, only on the Paramount Plus with Showtime plan.
These are the voyagers of the Patrick Starship Enterprise.
Where's the sponge?
We're dream.
Whether you like SpongeBob, Star Trek, or both, find your mountain on Paramount+.
Hi. Novocaine?
Novocaine!
Novocaine is now streaming on Paramount+.
You're gonna love this.
Oh, you're strong!
It's wildly entertaining and an absolute blast.
I'm in.
Novocaine, rated R, now streaming on Paramount+.
I wasn't ready to die.
The wait is over.
I need to know what happened.
Discover the mystery everyone's been talking about. School Spirits. Every episode of all seasons now streaming on Paramount+.
What's he like? The happy-faced killer? You mean my dad? Be glad you never have to know.
You think that you're so much better than me. You're just like your old man.
I'm not like you at all.
Problem solved.
Mobland, new series now streaming on Paramount+.
She knows, and I know she knows. And that goes a little something like this. Here we go. Little something, little tune to play, make a good time
Moments ago on CBS Sports HQ, five-star edge rusher Trenton Henderson making his commitment, headed to LSU. What a moment it was for him and his family, choosing LSU over Florida and Texas. The kid out of Pensacola, 6'4", 225 pounds, fourth-ranked edge rusher in the country, 28th overall, according to our friends at 247Sports. So what does this do for their class? Glad you asked. With Henderson's commitment, there's an update in the rankings. The class goes from 14th to 11th in the nation. Alabama sits at number 6. The Tide also landing a 5-star commit on this day. Cedarian Morgan, the second-ranked wide receiver in the class of 2026, headed to Tuscaloosa. We are headed back to Pensacola, back here with national recruiting analyst for 247 Sports, Tom Lloyd, joins us, where Trenton Henderson makes his commitment. Tom, what a moment that was. What is LSU getting in Trenton Henderson?
This kid is an incredible talent. First, if I could just speak to him as a person, he has been incredible from day one. In a time where everybody wants to keep a secret, to keep things private, he reached out to us. He wanted to do his commitment live with us. He let us know early it was LSU, so we decided to return the favor, take ourselves down to Pensacola, because that's how special this kid is. And I know when I talk to people at LSU, they are fired up. They've raved about this kid. He is a 5-star talent, 5-star player, 5-star person. He's a guy that LSU wants to contribute right away. So when he enrolls early in Baton Rouge, LSU fans know the name Trenton Henderson because he's going to be a day-one contributor in Baton Rouge.
Tom, what does this commitment mean for the LSU program, and why do you expect him to be a day-one starter in 2026?
It's a huge pickup because you already got your 5-star wide receiver on the other side of the ball in Tristan Keys, and now you need somebody on the defensive side, and that's where Trenton Henderson comes into play. So this is exactly what they needed. And not only that, there's been a little bit of uncertainty with Tristan Keys and his future in the LSU class. So getting a guy, a difference maker, a fellow difference maker in Trenton Henderson, it's only going to solidify the guys like top 247 receiver Jabari Mack, top 100 Richard Anderson, and what it's really going to do is there's another 5-star defensive lineman right there in Baton Rouge, right at LSU, in Lamar Brown. I was just blanking on his name. That is the kind of kid that when you land a Trenton Henderson, you bring a Lamar Brown as well. They know each other well. This is the kind of thing where they could potentially be a package deal at LSU. It's a huge, huge pickup for recruiting, but also on field.
Tom, great job with the commitment live on the YouTube channel for 247 Sports and here on CBS Sports HQ. Those things can always go a little sideways sometimes with the commits and kids walking out, the wrong hats. Well done there for us here on HQ and for 247 Sports. Tom Lloyd with us, the national recruiting analyst for 247 Sports. Great job there. And of course, for all things recruiting, 247 Sports is the destination with a network of resources. 247 Sports delivers the latest news and information across the college football and college basketball landscapes. You can access their content from 247 Sports on their YouTube channel. What a commitment that was. Again, Trenton Henderson headed to LSU. Coming up, all-star starters announced in Major League Baseball. Who's joining Aaron Judge and Shohei Ohtani in Atlanta? That's next on CBS Sports HQ.
Here we go. The 2025 CBS Sports